The news at 10 o'clock. Amazon Fire TV Stick users warned of £50,000 fines as home raids become inevitable. As reported today by Edinburgh Live, we can see... I can't do this. There's just an unbelievable amount of scaremongering that's happening right now, particularly in the British press, whereby it just seems like every other day there's another article where it's telling you that if you're streaming the football, then your house is going to be raided. If you're watching some movies through some third-party applications, you're going to get arrested, or you're going to get a £50,000 fine, or the police are going to raid your house. And really, I can just say there's just no evidence of that. All of the articles, when you actually drill down, all they talk about typically is... In fact, let's just turn this off. Yeah, all they talk about normally is that maybe somebody that was caught selling preloaded Fire Sticks or preloaded devices, which typically have applications allowing a user to access copyright material. Those guys could get in trouble because they're actually selling those devices. There's never been a case, as far as I've seen, whereby somebody is just accessing this third-party content and is now in trouble for it. I mean, we can have a quick look at these three articles, one on the Yahoo News. And really, I mean, with Yahoo, I would have expected some better reporting, but just scrolling down here, says that the Amazon Fire TV Stick users are being warned of a potential 50k fine as home raids become inevitable. Okay, let's explore that. Due to a new crackdown on illegal TV streaming, the Police Intellectual Property Crimes Unit, the PIPCU, among other UK authorities, and it's key that it is always or typically in the UK. So most of my audience is USA based, and I've never seen any article or any information whereby somebody in the USA has got a similar kind of raid or a similar kind of threat. In fact, do leave me a comment below if you are in the United States and if you've heard of any kind of news report, any kind of story like this, whereby somebody was streaming something or downloading something and has then got in trouble for it. Do leave me that comment below. Now, it says that high-profile raids on illegal streaming operations have been conducted following collaborative work with internet service providers. Again, it's talking about illegal streaming operations. It's not talking about illegal streaming end users. It's talking about operations. And these streaming operations are typically where they restream or rebroadcast copyright content and they pass it on to their subscribers or people that are paying for the service. Again, so it's those people that are being targeted, not the actual end users accessing this content. Says that these efforts have been amplified since the introduction of the Digital Economy Act 2017, which has seen both providers and viewers of illegal streaming services targeted by agencies. But again, I've not seen any evidence of anybody accessing this content being targeted. Let's scroll down. Says that the legislation has equipped the UK law enforcement with stronger tools to aggressively pursue and prosecute those involved in digital piracy. In the UK, it is an offence to illegally stream under copyright law. I'm not going to question that legality, but I will again go back to my original point. Has there ever been any evidence where somebody was streaming that content at home and was anything done about it? Because all of the previous articles, including these ones, always seem to imply the back-end operations, the people distributing this content, they're the ones that are being targeted. Says that offenders can face hefty fines and imprisonment with sentences up to 10 years, including individuals found distributing illegal streams. So again, the ones that are distributing, not the ones that are consuming. And then it goes on to say that the viewers of such streams typically face less severe fines. They can still be penalised with fines, often surpassing several thousands of pounds. But show me those articles, show me that evidence, because I've never seen it before anywhere. And this is where they try to use other tactics to say that if you are using unauthorized websites, and also if you are using subscription services, third-party subscription services, it potentially puts you at risk of malware, data theft, and even legal trouble. Now, obviously, I won't say that all websites, streaming websites, are safe, because you have to do your own due diligence. But typically with third-party streaming software, very, very popular software, which has been tried and tested, which has been checked for viruses. Many people in the tens and thousands use the software every day, and there's never really been any known report of data theft or malware. And if there was any report of that malware, very quickly those applications will just be discounted, because nobody's going to use an application that's known to have malware. So again, people will just stop using it. And here's the real kicker. It says, for a safe and enjoyable sports streaming experience, stick to official channels. Yeah, I'm sure everybody would prefer to stick to official channels if the price was actually a reasonable price, because if people are asked to pay 20, 30, 40, 50, £70 a month just to access some sports content, and even with that amount of money, you're not accessing, or not all games are available for you, then you can see why for many people they do look for cheaper or freer alternatives, because the prices that are being demanded by all of these distributors and these official streaming services are just astronomically high. Another website, which is Birmingham Live, but we can see that the Daily Mirror, which is another tabloid kind of press, they're going with a similar kind of headline: home raids are inevitable. So yeah, they use very sensational type, clickbait type headlines. Not much unlike the video title I did for this one, but it's really just to highlight that there is just a lot of scaremongering going on, mostly across the British press, but in most cases, particularly if you are somebody that uses a VPN just for that extra privacy, extra security, really in that case, then I don't think you have anything to worry about. So that's pretty much this video, guys. Many thanks for watching. Do leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about these kind of articles, this kind of scaremongering. Does it bother you? Are you somebody that uses a VPN? I will leave a link to the VPN that I'm currently using, as I do have a special discount just for the next 2 weeks. So if you do want to check that out, do have a look. Do leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of these articles, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.